Okay, so this is a coffin box working, and I've called on the Santa Muerte, explained the situation to her. I don't want to go into too much detail, but we have a situation where a child is at risk. Okay, so uh, Santa Muerte, the black Santa Muerte, that is to really tie the two people concerned up. Um, in the coffin box, I have two people, and we really want to tie them up. And I've also called Belial. Uh, I don't know if I'm sure a lot of you know because Belial has become quite famous over the recent years. As you know, Belial is a spirit from. Well, he's more than a spirit. He is a god from the Ars Goetia. In my opinion, of course, I can't speak for everyone, but this is how I see Belial. Uh, he's a king. Uh, Belial was created after Lucifer. He appears. I don't know. Sometimes people obviously can see him in different ways, but he appears as two beautiful angels sitting on a chariot of fire. Uh, Let me see. He's very good for cutting through red tape. Anything legal, he really can help with court issues, anything to do with people in authority. Belial, in my opinion, Belial doesn't like people in authority. He doesn't like that sort of thing. Belial basically translates to without a master. Basically, that's what that means. He bows before no one. Belial bows before no one. Without a master. The king of the infernal empire. And so, basically, I have called him via his N. And I have this really old seal that I made years ago. Where is it? It's gold. And I made this a long time ago. And I always use it when I call him. It's certainly far from perfect, but I like to use this, and I chant the N, and so I'm going to place that coffin box on top of that, and I'm just going to put the petition inside the coffin box, and the photographs are in there. Okay. These kind of boxes, I really do scrutinize them when I do them for clients, because I won't do anything that's not justified, and this is extremely justified. Extremely, so we're going to leave it there. First thing in jail dirt. Put him in jail, that would be really good. Sulfur, again, this is to bring discord to the lives of these two people. Chili. Personally, if you're going to work with Belial, I think you maybe need to familiarize yourself with, build up to Belial, familiarize yourself with the Goetia, but if I was you, I would work with maybe spirits that are not as... I just want to be careful with my words. Start with maybe like Paimon, who's all about learning and stuff like that. But Belial is a force field. He's just a massive force, and for, in my opinion, if you have an issue with something, you really need to call on the appropriate spirit, if you know what I mean. So this is a big problem, and therefore we need a big solution. So that is why I called him Belial. So I'm going to put some devil oil in there. I've already anointed these pictures, but I'm doing it again. And this is hex oil. Okay. I'm bringing out the big guns because we really need a solution. Doom powder. I think that powder is self-explanatory. Go for dust. Again, these are things because this is an unusual situation, these are the powders that are required to bring a result as quick as possible. So they're potent powders, and that is the reason I don't use those powders all the time. Sulfur again to. Oh, sorry. Yeah, is that sulfur? It is. Yes. I think I'm looking for alum powder. Alum powder to silence people, to get them to go away and shut up. That's what we want. And I'm looking for some banishing powder. And I've got some devil powder. Use whatever powders you have. Okay. And cayenne powder. Graveyard dirt. A little bit of graveyard dirt, because we want to bring about an ending. Okay. I'm going to put in a few nails, some little rusty nails. And I'm covering this with dried blood. I only use this again for spells that are really need a very, very strong result. Every spell needs a strong result. What I'm trying to say is, when you have an issue like this at hand, I really want to draw the result that is required. We need just something so potent that it removes him and it removes this female out of this child's life. This child suffers because of these two people, and all these potent oils, nasty oils, have to be brought into the situation, and powerful deities have to be brought in to move this child into the light, because what is going on at the minute is wrong on so many levels. So I'm going to bang this up now, and I am going to put this into the ground. I'm going to burn some black candles over it for a few nights, and then I will put it in the ground, as in a cemetery. Just one second. I'm just trying to get some yarn to tie it up with. Okay. What is it about this yarn? It gets into so many damn knots. I need to be keeping it a bit tidier, I think. That should be okay now. Okay. Okay, as I close this box, I seal your fate. I seal your fate. You are not in the lives of the child and the mother any longer. It is over and you are gone. One second. Sorry, I'm just getting some names in front of me because I want to say the names into myself. Yeah. Okay. And I'm just going to say a little incantation whilst I bind this up. Okay. Lyric Tassel Velik Belial. Belial, I've called you forward here tonight to help the client. Belial, breaker of chains, please come. Please come to this. Please come to this room tonight and solve this problem. Please come. Just one second. Belial, who bows before no one, please come. Belial, breaker of chains, please come. King of the Infernal Empire, please come. Belial, please help this client solve this problem for her. The innocent are suffering. Belial, please hear me and please come. Please help. I promise to you, Belial, that I will make your name known. I like to make his name known. That is my, way forward. And I will make offerings as well. But I just want to ask Belial to really and truly help. We need this favour granted. So, in the name of Santissima Morte, these people are no longer in the lives of the client anymore. In the name of Lord Belial, these people are not in the lives of the client anymore. This is a permanent solution. I call a permanent solution to this issue once and for all. This child will be protected under the Santa Morte's black protection cloak. And Belial, you will break the chains. Any legal issues surrounding this child will be sorted out. Thank you. Anything to do with court issues, that will happen quickly, and the client will have her solution quickly. Guide her through everything, Belial. And we really, really, really need this to happen soon. So that's why I'm saying a permanent solution. Also, I'd like to add that in because we obviously want this to seal this down as much as we can, so that no one has to suffer. So, Belial, I thank you for coming here tonight and listening to what I am saying, and I am so grateful and I am humbled, and I trust that everything will manifest. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Santa Morte, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm just going to seal this up. Your faith is now sealed. 1, 2, 3. It is done. There is no going back. Okay, so I'll get a little black candle and I will burn a chime candle on that for a few nights, probably actually quite a few nights, and then it will go for deployment. I'm just looking for a black candle. It will go for deployment, and we'll take it from there. Well, I'm just going to get this candle prepared with some oils, etc. And of course the candle can be like an offering to Belial too. I have made an offering to him. But, obviously the candle, the candles are offerings as well. Belial's colour is yellow though. So, you could make a candle specifically for him. I used to do that. Or you can give him wine, you can give him chocolate, any kind of alcohol, any kind of sweets, chocolate, just any kind of food. You can give him anything at all. He is extremely open to receiving things, and I always think it's good to offer something because it catches their attention, and that is the main thing. So, yep. So I'm going to get working on this, and then I will place it over on Belial's altar. I have a tiny little altar behind me, and I'll also put the coffin on Santa Morte's altar for a bit of time, so it'll alternate between the two altars, and then I'll bury it. My last spell with Belial has been very successful. It was a court working, and it was very, very successful. I'm pleased to say I have a few people that have had work done, and I'd like to catch up with the results on that, but Belial knows when you need genuine help, and in my opinion, I've had a long working relationship with Belial. Uh, I've had my own spells years back. I should add this, of course, my own experience with Belial, heavily working with Belial, and Belial has really, really helped me in my life. And Belial is my patron. Santa Morte is my matron, and Belial is my patron. And I trust Belial with my life. I truly do. He has helped me and guided me through some very, very difficult, dark times years ago. Sometime I may go into that if anyone's interested. But you know, I just have a lot of respect for Belial, and his name humbles me. Just hearing his name humbles me. There's nothing to fear from Belial, and to the client, Belial will help you. Santa Morte will help you, and so will Belial. Belial is amazing. It really is amazing. So I really, really have a good feeling about this, and do keep in touch with me and do let me know how things are going. And if anyone has any questions, please just pop them in the comments section, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I'm really grateful for everyone that's been making comments. And on my cord cutting workings, I just want to say, for people that help with regards to the candle wax shapes and stuff, the divination, if you know what I mean, I find that really helpful and interesting. So thank you for doing that. It also is another set of eyes looking at the situation. Do you know what I mean? There's things sometimes I miss, and I have someone pointing it out in the comments section, so I'm so grateful for that. So just want to say thank you, and just thank you in general for watching. And yep, I'll speak to you all very soon. Have a good evening.